So did you know that sensitive data, which is known as personally identifiable information, is being hacked and stolen more frequently than ever before now? From social media profiles to financial accounts, cyber criminals want access to your most precious secrets. So today we will share some insights into this latest PII or the personal identifiable information breaches, and will explain how experts are cleaning up dirty data by sanitizing it. So let's start with personally identifiable information. Well, this PII refers to any details that can be used to uniquely identify a particular person, like name, address, phone number, email ID, bank account numbers, etc. So when we handle text which is containing this kind of confidential information, there might be a situation where accidentally sharing or exposing it could lead to privacy breaches or misuse. So here we will share some examples of this PII breaches. First was Equifax hack. In 2017, a cyber attack exposed the personal data of over 143 million people, including names, social security numbers, their birth dates, and addresses. And this incident highlighted the importance of strong network security measures to prevent unauthorized access to sensitive data. Then this Capital One data link. So in July 2019, a software engineer was able to gain unauthorized access to customer credit applications and banking statement due to misconfigured cloud storage settings. So approximately 100 million customers were affected by this breach. Then this Marriott International data breach. So beginning in late 2018, Marriott discovered that its Starwood guest reservation system has been compromised since 2014, which is exposing the personal details of up to 500 million guests worldwide, including passport numbers, payment data, and travel itineraries. Well, this case underscores the need for ongoing monitoring and auditing of third-party vendors to ensure that they meet rigorous security standards. And these incidents illustrate the devastating consequences of failing to implement robust personal identifiable information protections, which leads to significant financial and reputational losses for both companies and consumers alike. So as the volume of personal data continues to increase exponentially, it's crucial to stay vigilant about safeguarding individual privacy and minimizing the risk of PII exposure. Well, to mitigate such risk, PII or the personal identifiable information sanitization is used, and for this there are few techniques which are utilized. First is the named entity recognition. Well, this involves identifying named entity in the text like names, addresses, and phone numbers, and then replace them with masks or removing them altogether. So this model learns which part of text contain personal identifiable information by analyzing patterns in labeled dataset. Then we have regular expression. Well, this approach uses pattern matching algorithm to search for common formats of PII such as credit card number or social security number and then replace them with placeholders. Then we have rule-based methods. So well, in this method, predefined rules are created to identify and replace commonly used types of PII. For instance, 123 main ST would be replaced with address. Then we have some machine learning algorithms. So where advanced neural network architectures can be trained to predict if a particular piece of text contains PII or not. So if yes, they will be replaced with a placeholder. Then we have contextual awareness. So here the model considers the context surrounding this PII rather than just its format when deciding whether to replace it or leave it intact. So this helps prevent errors, especially in cases where abbreviations or nicknames may be mistakenly identifiable as personal identifiable information. Well, these techniques work together to ensure maximum protection against accidental disclosure of PII while still preserving the meaning and accuracy of original text. So let's discuss a simple Python code which shall implement this personal identifiable information sanitization using regular expression and rule-based methods. So this Python code will define a function called sanitize text. Well, it takes a string called text as an argument and clean it by removing any special character that are not spaces and convert all text to the lowercase. And the clean text is then returned from the function. So in addition to cleaning the text, the function also replaces specific types of personal information such as dates, phone numbers, and social security numbers. And these replacements use regular expression to match patterns like month, date, year for dates, and say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0 for phone numbers. So when a pattern is found, it is replaced with placeholder string instead of actual data, which protects privacy while still allowing analysis of the remaining text. And finally, this function applies some rule-based methods to replace other common form of PI like email address, street names, and city names. And in these cases, if a phrase matches one of the defined list, it got replaced with another placeholder format. So overall, the sanitized text function will provide a way to scrub sensitive data from plain text while preserving useful contextual information. Then we have some straightforward tips for protecting your personal information for organization. First, conduct regular risk assessment to identify potential threats and vulnerabilities to sensitive data. Then implement some strict access control. Ensure that only authorized personnel have access to confidential information. Then encrypt all sensitive data, both at rest and in transit, to mitigate risk associated with theft or loss. And then train your employees regularly on proper data handling procedures and protocol. And finally, adopt a zero trust approach to security, assuming all incoming requests are malicious until proven otherwise. Thank you.